Hello. Tonight, we're going to dive into some stories that were born from our own world. These aren't some ancient folktales, these are modern urban legends. So let's get started.
Let's kick things off with a question. What if your phone knew a secret it absolutely shouldn't? Just think about that for a second.
Our first theme explores how our technology, our phones, our apps, can sometimes become a gateway for something terrifying. These are the new ghosts, born from our always on worlds. Now, take a look at these two stories. They're connected by the same deep-seated fear. On the left, in the last phone call, there's a boy who gets a call every night from his best friend, who's dead. And with every call, the voice sounds less and less human. Then on the right, chat from the dead. A man gets a WhatsApp message from his wife, who died 2 years ago. The message itself is simple, but where it came from, that's impossible. See, in both stories, the scary part is the same. Technology is connecting us to the other side, but not in the way we'd ever want it to.
Okay, let's move on to a fear that's a lot more personal, when the threat isn't coming from somewhere out there, but from inside your own reflection. Just imagine it. There's a girl standing in front of her mirror just taking a selfie. A completely normal, everyday moment. Or maybe not. She looks down at her phone to check the picture, and her heart just sinks. Because the reflection is smiling, even though she wasn't. And that's the most terrifying thing, isn't it? When something so familiar is just a little bit different, a little bit wrong. You know, in our world, there are some places that you just won't find on any map, places hidden from view that maybe shouldn't even exist at all. So the story goes like this. A student finds a hidden elevator in an old building. That's step one. There are no markings, no buttons to tell him where it's going. Step two, he gets in and the doors close. And step three, he arrives on a floor that doesn't exist on any building plan, a place that literally isn't there. And now, for our final story. This one is about a fear that I think we've all felt at some point, especially as kids. It's when your safest space, your own bedroom, becomes the most dangerous place to be. Every single night, a little boy hears whispers coming from under his bed. He tells his parents, but you know how it is, they just brush it off as a kid's imagination. But the whispering doesn't stop, so finally his parents decide to check. They get down on their hands and knees to look under the bed, expecting to find a toy, or maybe just the wind. But what they find is beyond anything they could have imagined. The floorboards under the bed have been nailed shut from the inside. It's a fear that feels impossible, but at the same time, horribly real. So our stories end there, but maybe the fear doesn't. You see, these stories are so scary because they're tied to our everyday lives. A phone call, a selfie, a bed. And so I'll leave you with one final question. Right now, your room is dark. Are you really alone?